Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Outdoors with the Russians. My name is Jeff. Today's video, we're going to prepare our garden soil. We bought some amendments to stick in it. We do almost like a lasagna bed type garden, but we're not going to put down the cardboard. None of that's been done. It's just raw ground. And last year we started the compost, planting in the compost, and also the wood chips in between the rows, and it done okay. Well, I think we made some poor choices in our plants. So this year we're going to do things a little different. We're going to spend a little money, make the soil good, and get it good and fluffy, and get our plants put in the ground. Hopefully that takes place today. As you probably saw in some of the previews, we have little oak pollen strings. I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but they're everywhere. They cover your cars, your equipment outside, anything it could fall on, it's on it, and it's a bunch of it. We've got a pretty good little layer here on top of the garden, so I'm probably going to take the backpack, the steel backpack blower, and blow this off first before we get started on putting our compost and our soil amendment in our rows, and then put our wood chips in between the rows and get all that started today so that we can get on with it. It's kind of a cool day here in North Carolina. I say cool, it's very pleasant, but the wind is blowing a little bit, and it's gonna be a good day to do this. Here's one part of our amendment. This is a rich looking dirt. Oh, look, there's all the little leaf things there, the oak pollen pods or whatever they're called. I'm not even sure. North Carolina, we're eat up with them. They're all in my dirt too. Anyways, we're gonna take some of this fine looking sand dirt, humus compost, and amend it with some these are some old grow bags that come from a hemp farm. They had hemp growing in them, but it is very nice looking, fluffy, good stuff to put in it. I forget what he called it. Oh, I'll think of it, I'm sure, at some point during the video. But it's got bat guano poop, all kind of stuff like that in it. Exotic, I believe it's what he called it, exotic compost that he special blended to grow the hemp in. But we're going to combine this along with the other soil out of the yellow bag and put in our rows of our garden. I'm not even sure how long the garden is. I don't think it's maybe a 30-foot row, maybe not even 30 foot wide. We got 6 rows. The lighter color is the row. The darker color is where we had black mulch put in our walking paths. And each row isn't but about 14 inches or so wide. We usually grow tomato plants on this end over here. The sun rises in the east over here, so they'll get the first sunlight and grow the tallest. And then we'll put some squash, zucchini, cucumbers, cantaloupe, maybe even some sunflowers. I got some sunflower seeds put in some starting soil, trying to get them to sprout out. We'll see how that goes. We may even directly plant them in the dirt. Not sure. We grow a little bit of stuff here. Not everything we eat, but we like the fresh tomatoes for sure, and the squash and the zucchini. Fry that up with some onion on the Blackstone griddle. Oh my goodness. All right, well, again, let's get started. I did a video earlier with the chicken coop showing you my backpack blower with an electric start. This sucker is awesome. All you do is push the button in, pull down. This thing is the ticket, y'all. My thoughts are we're going to take one of these bags and try to start a potato plant in it. Haven't tried that before. The dirt's good and loose. I don't think we're going to need all. There's like 7.5 bags here. I don't think we're going to need all that for what we're doing. So I may just put one of those to the side and try to start a potato plant. Maybe a red potato or a sweet potato. Maybe one of each. We'll see. We will see. So I'm going to get busy. Probably just grab the handles on these bags. Maybe one bag in the Workman. And then a little bit of our yellow soil. Our high-powered soil. Put it in our rows. Of course. That's how that's gonna go, huh? I gotta get used to looking right here. Right there. Okay, it's that little green light. That little green light right there. Okay. I'll try and do better. See? Looking over here, looking right there. Right there. Right there. Okay, got it. Let's try this again. got this finished up, I think we will move our potato bag, the one bag that I had left, to a place here on the concrete patio and take a little bit of the dirt soil 3 mixture that I had and top dress it and get it ready for a potato plant. I was reminded a while ago, Leslie reminded me that we got rabbit manure, rabbit poop put in our compost pile. I think I'll go see what it looks like. We may can add some of it in with our plants when we plant the garden and the potatoes. Rabbit poop is ready to use. Doesn't have to sit, go through a heat cycle or anything. So we may just do that. Here's our compost pile, and we do have some right there on top of the ground. I haven't rolled this in quite a while. It needs to be rolled now, I guess. And I'm sure Panda has some more up under her cage, so we'll grab some fresh and use. Also, the leftovers from the garden, I'm just gonna put right here in the compost pile. Good stuff, y'all, good stuff. Come over to Dad's house. This is the old home place. This is where I grew up. This is where we do all of our firewood video stuff at. All of our firewood is handled here. These come out of our garden that we've been working on today. Thought I'd come check on them. Looks like I'm not going to get much of anything. They're starting to bolt and flower up. I guess I should have knew better, but I had nothing but time. Still pretty neat to see it grow. I think I'm gonna pull a couple of these and take them to Panda, the rabbit. I think she would enjoy that pretty good. And then we'll put something else in the compost pile here. Also, I'd made mention earlier about us putting together a greenhouse. These are some window awnings, fabric covered window awnings, and I think I'm going to put a couple of them together and make us a greenhouse. Put some legs on them, cover it with some greenhouse plastic, and have us a make do greenhouse. Here we are at our mulch pile. Tree service mulch works for us. We'll load it up on the Toro Workman, and we'll go put it in our garden rows. Turned out pretty good. The compost and the mulch probably equaled out or leveled out to maybe 4 extra inches on top. The rows are maybe 8 inches wide. Then we got a wider walking path. Thinking about putting some irrigation in it. What do y'all think? Leave me a comment, please. All right, thank y'all for watching. If you would, please hit the like button, subscribe, share them with your friends. It'll help us out, doesn't cost you a thing. It'll sure help us out though. Thank you much.